This nigga here, man.
Okay. Whew. Take two. All right. So there's this haunted, I guess, experience that you have to sign a 40-page waiver
that,
for.
how that sound already. His man said a haunted experience.
Okay.
What's up, experience?
So it's a haunted house, but it says the haunted house will pay you $20,000 to finish it.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna
Right?
try. Goddamn.
Wait, they'll pay you
$20K to finish it, but you have to sign a 40-page waiver.
Okay, now I'm
Here's some of the
interested.
stipulations. All right. Participant fully understands and agrees that they may come in contact with carbon monoxide poisoning with regard to use of artificial fog.
What the fuck?
Participant fully understands
Okay, I'm still,
and agrees that once participant enters MM, there is no quitting unless serious physical or psychological injury is present.
So, wait, if you can't quit, then does everybody win?
No. Participant fully understands that injuries may occur during their tour of MM, which may include but not limited to head, neck, and back injuries, death, stroke, traumatic brain injury, brain aneurysms, cerebral or retinal hemorrhage, subdural hematomas, loss of consciousness, whiplash, harmful heart reactions, nausea, headache, dizziness, lacerations, broken or sprained bones, torn ligaments, bleeding wounds, scrapes and or cuts, heat stroke, or drowning, and does not hold MM.
The fuck is this? They get paid to kill motherfuckers?
and you don't hold none of them responsible.
What the fuck is
Next
this?
one.
They accidentally killed you. And then say, oh, I did. He signed papers, man. Fuck it.
It gets worse. They damn near fucking you up. They damn near trying to kill you. Participant fully understands and agrees that being scared, having a panic attack, etc., does not count as serious injury.
What?
You can't. I'm having a panic attack. All right, I don't give a fuck.
That's how panic attacks go to you. The panic, like what?
The panic is attacking you. Help me, please.
God damn.
You running from panic?
Hell yeah. And whatever else the fuck is in this house, because
God damn.
the next one says participant fully understands and agrees that this tour may include the use of hypodermic needles, zappers, tasers, and dog shock collars.
It's not worth it no more.
No, what the fuck, no?
Participant fully understands and agrees.
How many more is it?
That various fluids, such as food coloring, grease, theatrical blood, and other liquids may be placed in participant's mouth. It is participant's responsibility not to swallow these fluids.
Pause.
Participant fully understands and agrees that they will be may be fish hooked, which may inadvertently cause rippage of the mouth area.
I feel like this whole waiver is part of. Like I feel like this whole waiver is part of the haunted house. Like it's just
Scaring
meant to
you out
scare
of
you,
it.
right?
Because you gonna agree to damn near. It says death. You die several times in this motherfucker. Like you are saying, okay, it's cool. They waterboarding you. They putting you on a spinning wheel, throwing daggers at you.
But like also, if you sign that waiver, then you're like, okay, that it's actually possible. So like, if you're going through a haunted house, like if you're able to suspend it. To not suspend disbelief, like you can go in, like okay, nothing in here can scare me because they can't touch me.
Yeah.
But
right?
they can.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like so, like it's part of it. Like it psychologically, it takes that away. So you're actually like they're still probably not gonna do it, but you're actually afraid because like oh shit, like this might be where they fish hook me or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
or have a snake.
Me.
It's venomous animals.
That's where
They said you might get smashed. Your hands might get smashed.
Catch
Fingers broken.
hypothermia.
It was
Yeah.
wild. I was like, "Fuck this
I'm
shit."
straight on that.
I don't
boss.
like regular haunted houses.
How
so
many
I'm
people
definitely
made
not
it
doing
through?
I don't think nobody won this shit. I don't know if anybody actually signed the motherfucker. I mean, it's gonna be somebody
You know
else
somebody-
signed.
it's
Somebody
somebody
gonna sign.
There's plenty of motherfuckers signed. And they all damn near died.
They gonna die. They gonna die for real, dog.
Let's get into the show though. Welcome to episode 124 of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
It's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. How y'all doing this week? Ooga booga.
I am the Air J.
Only known as
The Air J.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, the real life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door. You know, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy K Harris, the gentleman,
The
gentleman.
the everyday gentleman,
24/7.
but better known as K Diddy.
Take that.
Yeah, brownie.
I'm mad you yawned
Was that
into the mic.
What the fuck, bro?
You bringing the whole energy down.
Hey, man, pick that shit up.
Still sick. Shut up.
Anyways.
Go ahead and cover your mouth.
Damn, even better. Even better. Always got his mouth open and shit.
See,
Here you go.
you had to take it somewhere else.
I'm trying to. Anyways, you can find us at www.technicalfile.com. Don't forget to put the K on that motherfucker. You can also find us on the Instagram and the Twitter at Technical File.
Yep.
Also, on Facebook, you can find us at Technical File Podcast, which is our Facebook page. Or you can join our Facebook group, Technical File Pod Overtime, and join in with the fans, fam, and listeners. I said that backwards. Or kind of confuzzled.
You
But
were
anyways,
doing-
y'all get it. Y'all love your boy. You know, y'all get it.
You gonna... Well,
That's
yeah.
a bit.
Hold on. What? You tripping, B? But like I say every week, man, if you guys enjoy being a part of this amazing Technical File family, share with a coworker, family member,
Yeah.
your friend,
Them too.
your foe,
Yeah.
whoever, wherever,
How you gonna share
wherever
it with
you
your
may
foe?
be. Share Technical File, huh?
How you gonna share it with your foe? In the middle of fighting, you gonna be like, watch Technical File or listen
You
to
don't
Technical
you don't
File.
fight your foes all the
This ain't
time.
no mortal arch enemy.
Just
This
because
is
you
a
used to
foe.
street fighting shit all day. But yeah, man. And I'm disappointed that no one sent any videos yet of them doing
Could you
busting the
if
door open.
someone's new here, what type of video are you looking for?
So what I need you to do is that while your significant other, your brother, your sister, your mama, your granny, if they in there using the bathroom, bust the door open and say, "Listen to Tech File," but you got to record yourself doing it and send it to us.
Don't do it to Granny.
You don't.
Do
You
it.
might die. Granny gonna catch a panic attack.
It's
It's really gonna be.
It's
gonna find you.
It's going. Yeah. Don't do that to Granny.
But do it. Share. We don't grow without y'all, man.
The panic is attacking her.
That's not funny.
That is hilarious.
Anywhere you find podcasts, you can find us. That includes Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
Yeah.
Stitcher, SoundCloud,
Yeah.
Spotify,
Yeah.
iHeartRadio, Pushka,
Whooshka.
Himalaya,
Like a player.
and wherever you're listening to this show right now. And while you're there, make sure that you like, subscribe, rate, review, all that good stuff.
Yes.
It helps us immensely.
Yes. Please do.
So please do.
Oh yeah, there's some chocolate on the table. Okay.
What was that?
It was a Baby Ruth.
Are you good?
Yeah, he all good, bud.
Yeah, nobody likes those.
At all? You didn't have to reach that quick
Except for the
it.
weirdos. Like the weirdos like them.
Damn, that's
I wouldn't say all that. I just.
the weirdos.
I don't feel bad about being called weird by Tim. Like,
That's a valid point.
Well, fuck.
This past weekend we had some events that went on. Thank you to everybody who came out. We had the Bucks watch party on the 26th,
Yes,
that was
sir.
Saturday at Milwaukee Nice Pub. Shout out to Milwaukee Nice Pub.
Yes.
Thank y'all so much for
Fuck
hosting
with y'all,
us and
dog.
having us. We appreciate you. Thank you to everybody who came out, even though the Bucks lost.
Man.
They just crumbled.
Man. We'll get there.
But yeah, it was a good time. I enjoyed seeing everybody. I even had someone from my high school come out who I haven't seen since like we graduated.
That's dope.
Like saw the Tech File ad and was like, you know what?
I'm gonna come
Let
through.
me just stumble on through. Appreciate that. And also the next day we had our Halloween party. If you haven't seen what we were dressed as, you should check out any of our social medias. We there.
I asked Cam where you find them big ass overalls at.
So in case you didn't see, Ken was Chucky,
Them overalls is big as shit.
They would.
the killer, not the Rugrat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that wouldn't be right for don't know.
Chucky doll.
Yeah. Tim
I mean,
was
Tim like is always amazed that they make clothes for big people. Like,
you're right.
I ain't gonna be a gang of big motherfuckers
And
like
he ain't that big. Like,
Exactly. I can name several niggas. We know.
get them
Bigger than
overalls
me.
from? Like, it's America. Like, that's like a medium.
pretty. You see what a
Damn.
large look like. The largest be
Down
like
there.
this big. Anyways,
Wow.
Tim was Deron Weasley.
Yeah. I really wanted to go with Barry Goddard, but
It
Deron
didn't make
Weasley
any
made a lot of
sense.
sense. It made
It doesn't
sense.
make
Deron
sense.
made sense.
That's what
Deron made
No
sense.
shit.
it was a workshop. Yes, Eric, thank you for that because Barry Goddard would have been. It would have been
Like they brothers, they don't have the same last name.
exactly like
It
what
just
kind of sense
rhymes?
did that make?
Because you had to go away somewhere, dog. It was just I had a whole backstory. Let me be, but it's okay. I didn't go with it.
You know what?
I didn't go with it.
Tell people the backstory then.
I
Yeah.
forgot it.
Okay, never mind then.
I got it in my phone.
I was Prince, and Eric was Eric Killmonger.
You know what? That was a pretty good Killmonger. You ain't say shit all night either.
He was Killmonger. He didn't have to.
That motherfucker talked the whole fucking movie.
When he had to. Eric didn't have a fight to...
Did he have to talk the whole movie?
Did Eric have a cause to fight for at a Halloween party?
Hell yeah.
Black Panther came with that motherfucker.
That is true.
It actually did.
That is true.
Mwanja.
So.
I got a picture with him.
Cousins. But yeah, it was a good
Hey,
time.
auntie.
We hope y'all enjoyed yourself. Be on the lookout for the Ugly Sweater Party. We will be bringing it back again. So.
Run it back.
And we'll be having some more events as well, but we'll talk more about those when we get there. Since we celebrated Halloween this year, we're running this as a Halloween episode, so this is a holiday episode. And you know what that means. So if you're new here, what we do on holiday episodes is that we just kind of, it's more casual. We read from our document of all of our topics, and we popcorn style different topics. So the flow's a little different. It's more casual, a little bit more jokes. So.
A little less structure.
Yeah, a little less structure. This is normally when Ken completely acts a fool. We'll see if the trend holds true. And our
also acts surprised that we have like a Google Doc. He's like, where did this come from?
I've been in it.
I've seen him in it a couple.
Hey, I've been in it.
Yeah, he just be looking. But yeah, and then also our top 5 is different. Instead of doing a top 5 of a list that we already had, we do a draft, and the draft order has been established. Eric's going to draft. He's going to be number 1, Ken 2, I'm 3rd, and Tim is 4th. And the draft is an all-time NBA starting 5, but all-time NBA player. So that's going to be at the end of the show. So
it's called a tease.
Yes, we'll get back to that later. So now we're going to go in tech order. Tim, Eric.
This is always dubious.
Ken. I know.
It's always dubious
because we're expecting you to start the show off strong here. So.
And you come out left.
Sometimes you just pick topics that...
I usually just scroll and then I just put my finger on something and I read it.
All right, and that being said, let's start the show then.
And leading off.
All right, so we'll start off with NFL, though. We'll just jump right into it. Mid-season check-in. Which teams do you think are playoff locks? Which teams have the biggest chance of falling out? Are there any teams currently on the outside looking in that you will have a strong second half of the season? So
that you think will.
So the AFC playoff picture. If the season ended today, Patriots number 1, Colts 2, Ravens 3, Chiefs 4, Bills 5, Texans 6. Next 4 in would be the Jaguars at 4-4, tied with the Titans. And then the Raiders at number 9 at 3-4, and Chargers at 3-5.
The Chargers really can't be this bad.
Like hell, they can't.
Exactly. They be finding ways to lose.
They just fired their offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I did just see that.
Didn't y'all lose to them though?
Actually, who talked about that?
Why you bringing up old shit?
Exactly, it happened ages ago.
We'll talk about
weeks ago,
later.
motherfucker. I'm partying.
Did y'all lose this week too?
We'll talk about it.
We on the AFC.
But Patriots, yeah, they gonna make the playoffs.
Okay, locks. Let's do locks first. Which teams are locks?
Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Ravens.
I think top 4 actually.
Yeah.
Colts, Ravens, Chiefs, Patriots.
Yep, I'm good with that.
Okay.
And I think which one's giving you some pause?
My homie may be back this week.
The Colts have been really good. The defense has stepped up. Jacoby Brissett looks really good. Marlon Mack is a really good running back.
He is. He's underrated. Actually.
He's underrated. Yeah.
Because I didn't think he was that good. Like he
they got a solid team.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
I'm glad that you can now see why we were all like, Jacoby Brissett's going to be fine.
Yeah,
you were like, the Colts ain't going out. They ain't got no chance.
Because their line has always been suspect, but they put some money into their line a little bit,
and it shows.
I like it. I fuck with the Colts.
I don't think the Bills are. The Bills have a really good defense, but the offense is still real suspect.
Yeah.
And I don't.
They got to run. They really ain't gonna.
Just looking at these records, it just seems like there's a clear line of demarcation, and there are only maybe 7, 8 good teams in the AFC at the max. So
yeah.
Some people gonna be getting in by default.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You start throwing the Chargers and the Raiders in there,
right? And even the Titans have looked terrible at various times. Jaguars too.
They're inconsistent. It's like one week you see a team, you're like, okay, I see the potential here. The next week it's like,
Yeah, what
Especially
happened?
Jacksonville, like them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But they still in it with the Texans. So is the Titans.
But yeah,
And
let's
the
let's,
Colts.
let's move
Jesus
on.
Christ. NFC playoff picture. If the season ended today, I'm sorry. Wait, we got another question. Which teams have the biggest chance of falling out?
We just kind
We
of talked
did.
about
We
it.
just-
Like
Okay.
it was the whole
right.
conversation.
NFC, same thing. Who's locks? We got 49ers at 1, 7-0. Saints at 2, 7-1. Packers at 3, 7-1. Cowboys at 4, 4-3. Seahawks at 5, 6-2.
Stupid NFC.
Vikings at 6, 6-2. Then the next 4 in would be the Rams at 5-3, Panthers at 4-3, Lions at 3-1, and the Eagles at 4-4. So who are we locking in?
Saints and Packers.
49ers too. I would like the 49ers in. They are really good. Like they're not for play. They are not. I thought no. They are a very good football
Again,
team.
their only inconsistency is Jimmy.
Yep, you're right. Jimmy does some
Jimmy.
stupid stuff sometimes.
It's Jimmy.
He does some stupid
Their
stuff.
defense
Sometimes.
actually-
good enough
that's-
to mask it though.
And that's right. And like usually when that's the case, like that comes back to bite them in the playoffs, but they'll at least like run through the regular season.
Because
more.
Jimmy
Yeah.
couldn't cost them. But he can
You
throw
got a
the
game
game
plan.
away.
You got a game plan the right way for him.
But they scoring on defense like a motherfucker right now.
Oh yeah,
too.
the defense is crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Bosa's
racist ass Bosa.
Yeah, like the nigga is good.
That's the worst thing you could call him.
I know, but this what came out my mouth.
Yeah, he's good. Them,
Like-
them Bosa boys
Better out than
balling.
He's good.
Yeah, shit.
But yeah, Niners, Saints, Packers.
Yeah.
Seahawks probably.
Seahawks, yeah.
Vikings. I mean, the Vikings
The
are.
Bears keep losing, and the Lions.
We're not gonna keep losing, so I'm putting the Bears.
So let's talk about y'all lost since we're here.
His face just dropped.
Y'all lost to the Chargers 17-16, and if you didn't see the game, I watched the end of this game. The Bears were driving. They're down 1. Okay, they're driving. Mitch has a great run. Like, just took off. I was like, okay, Mitch, y'all in field goal range. Instead of running additional plays once they got into field goal range to get closer, they just killed the clock. And then
How much time did they kill?
they killed it so that the field goal would be the very last play so they could walk off.
How
coulda-
many plays could
You
they
could
have
at least
done?
got 2.
It was
At
like
least
40 seconds or something like that.
You at least got 2 like good plays, not even quick plays.
Right.
Yeah.
40 seconds is a long time.
That's what I'm saying.
You might as well have fucking scored.
We could have got 2 good plays.
And then
off.
the field
And
goal
still
kicker
had
came
time.
out. Chargers didn't have any timeouts to ice them.
Jesus Christ.
They didn't need it. Why it curved left at the end. They missed and lost.
No, I was in the house.
know
Like,
y'all was in that
what
motherfucker
the fuck? No.
We were screaming in our house, and we're not even Bears
Fuck.
fans.
Woo! Wife asked me what's wrong, and I was like, "Man, these bitch ass niggas doing what the fuck? Every fucking week, I gotta go through this shit, thinking it's gonna get better. This is irritating. Goddamn. Fuck, man. Every week, dog.
Every week.
I put my hope in these motherfuckers and what they do. Shit on me.
Every year.
The curse of Robbie Gold.
This shit is trash, dog.
Yeah, y'all ain't been
And we
right
did
since
all
Robbie.
this trying to get the right kicker.
Hey, Matt Bryant, a free
Doing all
agent. They released him.
Man, Trubisky, dog.
Trippy Mitchie.
And
I'll be
the
trying to
crazy
ride
thing
with our
is,
QB, dog. But
this week,
it
he
wasn't
was the
even his
reason
fault.
y'all lost.
Exactly. And it wasn't his fault. He didn't play that good, but
The coach had some bad. Yeah.
Sounds
we
like
need to
bad
open up
coaching.
the fucking offense and run down motherfuckers' throat.
I need to run the ball.
Exactly.
But
Jesus Christ.
yeah, I'm sorry about that. I mean, not really,
Not
but
really. Sorry, not sorry.
it was a rough way to lose. Like when I was like, wow, that sucked. That's a rough way to lose. Because even announcers were like, wow, they're killing the clock. They're not. And you know when the announcers start talking about
Right.
it, and you be at home thinking about it, like, yeah, why is this?
Why are y'all not trying to get a little closer?
And I thought he made it, but it literally at the last second just curved left, and it just pittered out.
Heartbroken, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
Y'all might not make
I ain't
it.
even talk.
Y'all
for,
might not make
Y'all
it.
might
I ain't
not
even
make
talk
it,
for like
boss.
2 hours.
I don't think y'all gonna make it. I think if anyone else in the NFC North gets into the playoffs, it's gonna be the Vikings.
That's some bullshit,
Yeah.
yo.
I ain't
We're
got no
gonna pull
faith
it
in the
off,
Lions
you know?
either.
God's plan. Let's go. We out here.
Truth be told, I don't have faith in the boys.
The Cowboys.
No.
So I don't care.
It's just the rest of the division is garbage.
Yeah, like I don't really even care. It's gonna be Cowboys. It's gonna be the Eagles. Both will lose in the very first game they play, most likely. So whatever.
Yeah, we'll see. Eagles have been.
Who could they beat? Seahawks. Can they beat the Seahawks?
I think they can.
Can either of those teams beat the Seahawks?
I think the Eagles could beat the Seahawks. Actually,
I don't.
No.
Not the way Russ been playing this year. Even though even though Russ is losing some weapons now. Like when Disley went out, I was like,
what I've been saying. Russell Wilson fucking cold, bro. He's cold, bro. And he been cold. Motherfuckers just don't fuck with him like that, though. Russell Wilson cold.
That's because that Legion of Boom squad was such a
villain,
dog.
He's still always been good.
I just want to say the Eagles, I don't think the Eagles or the Cowboys can beat the 49ers. They can't beat the Saints. Packers, no. Seahawks, no.
I mean, Eagles beat us already.
They wouldn't beat us again. You think the Eagles would beat the Packers in the playoffs?
Playoffs?
I ain't even
Like stop.
Packers
like
gonna smash
Packers
the
should have won that game against Philly, but
Devontae got hurt that game too.
And the offense, so it's a lot of things that happened in that game. Anyway, some calls that weren't made, but whatever. Packers did win this past weekend though. They beat. I just took over, my fault. They beat Kansas City 31-24. They moved to 7-1. Minnesota defeated Washington 19-9 to move to 6-2. Detroit defeated the Giants 31-26 to move to 3-1. And then Chicago lost, as we said, to the Chargers 17-16 to fall to 3-4.
Did you see fucking Saquon Barkley?
Yeah, he manhandled.
Dude, motherfucking spin moving, then dude just oh my god, he smashed dude right into the ground and then took the fuck off again. He stopped, smashed that nigga, and then took the fuck off. I was like, dog, what the fuck?
I said he built like a line. He's not built like a running back.
Crazy shit.
Eric?
That kid's a hoss.
Oh, shit. Sorry. I don't know what the hell just happened.
Oh, I had deleted what we just talked about.
No, okay, whatever. I can't. Anyway, the NBA has awarded the 2023 NBA All-Star Game to Salt Lake City, Utah.
I knew it wasn't going to be us.
But Salt Lake City.
But Salt Lake, like, y'all was tired of being in the Midwest, so you go to Salt Lake City?
They had the Olympics there.
You're tired of hosting them in the Midwest, and you go to Salt Lake City.
The Winter Olympics is like the whitest event in history. So say that, oh, it's okay because those are two entirely different clientele.
Yeah,
But
I guess the NBA got white fans too, and they need to go somewhere where they feel safe. Because Vegas was like, no.
So I'm gonna talk about the World Series because I feel like that, could have been the first thing.
Yeah.
World Series is the championship.
Yeah.
Houston leads Washington 3-2. Game 6 is tonight. We're sitting here, so we ain't gonna. When people hear this, the game will have already been decided. Do you think there's going to be a Game 7?
No.
We shall see.
Of course.
Can I finish my thought before y'all just?
You ain't answering.
I would say, can I finish my fucking thought? Jesus Christ. Anyways, I say we shall see because I feel like Washington will somehow claw their way like they've been doing the entire playoffs. So I feel like we'll see a Game 7, but Houston's already up 2-1. Game 6 going on right now. Houston's up 2-1.
Oh, in the game.
Yeah, in the actual game. So that's why I'm saying, like, I seen it, and as I was saying, I was like, we'll see. But I feel like Washington can claw back and force a Game 7. I feel like they should. I hope they should. I hope they do.
Do you think it's going to be a Game 7, Tim?
I already said my answer. I said yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say no. I'm going to just go against the grain here. Mm-hmm. I wanted Washington to win, but losing 3 in a row is rough.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I'm going to say yeah because the road team has won every game so far, so let it ride.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay.
Donald Trump was at Game 5 in Washington. I guess he wanted to catch a ball game.
Booed the fuck out that motherfucker.
Y'all got booed out the stadium.
Did y'all see the video of it though?
My pop, did you hear? It was the greatest ovation ever.
Did you see the video though? Like he was smiling and clapping along, and like as the boos started getting louder, like you just saw him and his wife's face just like slowly drop. Yeah.
He looked back at her like,
and then they just have like the awkward like kind of smiling, but you can tell it's a fake smile, like they're super like hurt and shit. Well, she was. I don't know about him.
Yes.
He's a sociopath.
He probably didn't even understand what was going on.
It's like, are you saying boo or boo earns?
Boo earns.
They're not booing you. Boo earns.
I was saying boo earns.
All right. Ken?
All right. Phoenix Center, DeAndre Elton.
What?
Ayton. I say Elton and shit.
Like John?
Aiden. I know. Aiden actually got suspended.
Motherfucker.
He got suspended for 25 games for a failed drug test after testing positive for, what is it?
I don't know how to pronounce that.
A diuretic.
A diuretic.
Oh, I wasn't even looking at the word.
For a diuretic.
I was just guessing I was going to be able to say it.
I wouldn't get her a bell for that
Yeah,
shit.
give me a bell for that. I was for sure scrolling like, I hope you'll look at me for help. Then I got there and I was like, oh, it's just diuretic.
That's what
She didn't even have to say nothing, no. She didn't have to say nothing. I wouldn't even know. Like, what day?
I felt like you was waiting for someone to say something.
She didn't have to say nothing.
All right, suspension is being upheld. Milwaukee Bucks center. I said appeal. I said appeal. Jesus Christ. Appeal. Milwaukee Bucks center. Robin Lopez.
You got to read one.
Oh. All right.
I mean, you started. Might as well let him
Yeah,
finish
go
this
ahead.
shit.
Continue, though.
They're right next to each other. Shit. Milwaukee.
You don't know how
Bucks,
this shit work. We only been doing it like 8 or 10 times. Like,
Milwaukee Bucks center. Robin Lopez, motherfuckers.
It's even in the title above. It says pick one to read.
Hey man, fuck y'all. He was involved in this high profile case and shit. Involving
I can't hit rewind, bro.
some stolen.
Can't hit rewind, bro.
All right, hold on, B.
Rewind the goddamn tape, kid.
All right, B. Give me a second, goddammit. All right, Milwaukee Bucks center. You ready? Milwaukee Bucks center. Robin Lopez is involved in a high profile crime. That's all like Webby and shit.
Oh shit! Hold on. Wait. Charlotte, my goddamn, that's the names of this motherfucker. Like
got some
damn.
words on this motherfucker. Yeah, goddamn.
You want me to?
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Milwaukee Bucks
There
center
you go.
Robin Lopez is involved in a high-profile criminal case, an investigation involving stolen Disney World items. Lopez, a big Disney fan, unknowingly bought rare vintage items that turned out to be stolen.
Someone boosted and was like, hey.
Hey, I got what you need, boss.
He said the first thing him
got
and his
these Mickey
partner
Mouse
asked
ears.
was, is this stolen? And he said the guy told him no, so he was like, all right.
He said it, eh?
We don't lie
That,
nowhere.
that is me, boiling it down. But he was like, we asked him if it was stolen. He said no.
We took his word for it. We gave him the Benny. For sure.
We have been bamboozled as well.
So. Where'd it go? Here we go. Sorry, that was random. The NCAA's top decision makers will meet Tuesday in
Well, they have
Atlanta.
met.
Because
So
Oh,
you
they
have
did.
to change. You can't
sorry.
just read this one. You gotta.
I'm sorry. I changed
Ron
it to today.
Burgundy?
It's today.
Don't ask me. I'm just him.
Sorry. The NCAA's top decision makers met today in Atlanta for the first formal discussion about modifying rules that currently prohibit college athletes.
Talking about me.
Shit.
Now you see.
Currently
It ain't that
prohibited.
easy, motherfucker.
Hey, it was a B right before the C, bro. It was a B right before the C.
It ain't that easy, goddammit.
Currently
You was waiting to
prohibit
jump on
college
that, though.
athletes from making money
See,
by
that's
selling
just
the
me.
rights to their names, images, or likenesses. So, the decision makers voted unanimously to allow college athletes to profit from their names, image, and likeness in a manner consistent with the collegiate manner.
Whatever that means.
Whatever the fuck. It be wordy as a bitch,
They
bro.
gonna
when you
make
saying
up.
shit.
That's why every article you've seen about this has that part in the quotes because it's
That
like
don't mean shit.
because everybody's like, what is this gonna mean?
In a collegiate manner, like, this is unheard of. So, anyways, the board has instructed all three brands to update rules in a way that maintains the distinction between amateur and professional sports for implementation by January 2021.
And by brands, they mean each division, right?
Yeah, D1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
How the fuck? Okay.
How the F what?
This don't make no goddamn sense.
It makes perfect sense to me.
I mean,
California,
that part makes sense.
yeah, California put the pressure on their neck, so they had to do something.
I said that before.
We
They
all
ain't
did.
finna let
We were
go of
like,
that damn
well,
Cali
we know
teams,
some-
bro.
We knew something was going to happen. We knew either it was going to become like a national law for some sort, or NCAA was going to change it.
Thank God it was California, because had Wisconsin did that shit, they'd be like, fuck you, we're gonna move on then.
No, it would have been the same.
Yeah.
The same.
Because if people
pattern.
just would have came to Wisconsin.
Yeah, because other states started saying like if Cali got it, We want it. So,
Gotcha.
like, we ain't gonna be at a disadvantage. But good for them. I'm happy that they're gonna be able to make some money.
And then they already had the thing where EA said that they would be down to
Bring back
rehash
college
the
basketball.
NCAA series.
And people love
Dude,
them
that would just
games.
revive EA as far as like the Madden franchise and shit like that, because most of the people bought NCAA to bring their player into
Into
Madden.
Yeah, I remember them days.
Even the
And
fucking
like
college baseball was
imagine
cool.
like now, I mean I don't know, I haven't played Madden probably 8 years. Do they have like how 2K like you can make your own player and then play with them through it? So
Yep.
like you can create somebody on the college game, have them go through college, and then bring them over to Madden.
and they
play
used to
through
be able
them.
to do
You should be
that.
able- that was more
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yep, the last,
Oh, yeah,
very
yeah.
last NCAA let you do that, or the last two of them.
Yeah.
Like I just used to do draft classes, so I would just import like the
draft
entire
class,
like and then have a franchise mode. Yep.
And they had the college baseball. That was cool. Cousin
I
Bill
was a
put
big
me
fan
on
of
that shit.
NCAA. I was a fan of the college basketball games.
Yeah,
he
the
was
college
a big
basketball
fan
game
of
was
that,
cool.
too.
Like 2K series was really
Yeah.
Off the
yeah, it
charts.
was.
So that would be dope.
That's tight.
So the Houston Astros fired assistant general manager Brandon Tubman. I'm just gonna guess Tubman. Taubman.
Sound right?
Yeah, Tubman. I don't know. Fuck him. He fired anyway.
Damn.
Sports Illustrated reported that Tubman taunted 3 female reporters following the Astros ALCS victory by saying, "Thank God we got Roberto Osuna. I'm so fucking glad we got Osuna." So Osuna was signed by Houston after serving a 75-game suspension for domestic violence. And one of the reporters that he taunted was wearing a purple domestic violence awareness bracelet. And you could say, like, maybe he's just defending his players. Like, that was the Astros' response. And, nah, because Asano gave up a 2-run homer in the top of the ninth to tie the game. So it's not like he had a great inning and just like, oh, yeah, we're so glad
Right.
he was a
didn't
contributor.
do nothing. He actually was fucking up.
Like, he actually fucked up. So initially, the Astros organization came out in Tubman's defense. They said, quote, "The story posted by SI is misleading and completely irresponsible. An Astros player was being asked questions about a difficult outing. Our executive was supporting that player through a difficult time. His comments had everything to do with the game situation that had just occurred and nothing else. They were also not directed towards specific reporters. We are extremely disappointed with Sports Illustrated's attempt to fabricate a story where one does not exist." So they almost immediately had to walk that back because other people were in the locker room and they saw exactly what happened and they corroborated what the SI report said.
Of course.
And obviously now the dude has been fired, so the Astros also have admitted that he did that
He probably
shit.
said, yeah.
So yeah, it's all around like shitty situation, and for the organization to immediately jump to their guy's defense without even looking up. Oh, you need a charger. Without even looking into it is negligent at best and evil at worst.
That was a deep line. Negligent at best.
And evil at worst.
You get snaps for that.
Kind of undermine the seriousness of other things.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Hey, roll with
The
it.
joke was there.
Your turn.
So, because no one else is going to want to talk about this, I'm going to just bring it up. Crown Jewel is on Thursday. It will be the second WWE event promoted under the Crown Jewel, moniker, and the fourth held under WWE's 10-year partnership.
I was about to say,
10
don't they got
years?
like another 8 shows to do out there? If they're doing like 2 a year,
If they're doing
Over
2
10 years.
I can't do math
16.
right now. But yeah, that's this weekend. The big matches that everybody's here for, quote unquote, is Brock against Cain Velasquez for the championship. Because, of course, Cain Velasquez should get a championship
As his debut match.
as his debut. Yeah, like, what-
That's all I was saying. Like, what
Make
the
it
fuck
make
is this?
sense.
Yeah, exactly.
So like you either like they're booking themselves into a corner again,
Yeah,
just like
they
they
are.
did with
Like
Bray
they always
Wyatt. So like you have two people that can't lose. I mean,
Nope.
like Brock can lose, but
He can't,
that
but
means
why?
that if Kane wins, he's your WWE champion
correct.
yeah.
after
And
one
then
match,
what?
And then who's gonna beat Kane because he's beating Brock?
right?
And, like,
Or your new shiny signing loses his first match, and then who gives a fuck anymore?
And nobody gives a fuck about him at all.
Speaking of SmackDown, we should just bring up the fact too that their ratings sucked this past week, but they were under 1 million views.
Yeah.
SmackDown normally gets like about 2.
I think maybe that's because it was on
It was on FS1.
FS1.
There's a lot of reasons why
Oh,
people are going to try to spin it in a lot of different ways. That's why I started it off that way. But let's be honest, the World Series was on,
And NBA was it?
and NBA basketball, and it wasn't on regular Fox. It was on FS1.
Yeah.
But it's not like people have gotten used to Fox. Like, it was, the third week?
Yeah.
Facts.
But
So if people can move from from USA to Fox, they should be able to move in a different day. Like, it's not even like they kept the same time slot. So, like, they've been moving it around a bunch. And the fact that it dropped off this much can't be a good sign.
you drive that dagger deeper in their hearts.
Man, can you, like, I don't know if they can drop out, but can you imagine if they cancel SmackDown because the ratings are so bad?
Damn.
I've never considered that as a possibility.
Like, it is TV. Like, they'll just cut their losses in a minute.
Wow.
But that's $1 billion.
SmackDown is canceled.
They got a lot of money tied
That's
up
$1
together.
billion loss.
But if
I mean,
I'm sure they have a long leash, but like at some point, like you reach a point of no return, and if
and
Damn. That's crazy.
they've been there close to being canceled several times. But I don't know.
it's gonna hit different off of Fox though.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
AEW actually had a higher rating share this week than SmackDown, which is weird. Like, WWE expected to get at least what they used to get on USA. Like, they're like, at least like 2. We ain't gonna, maybe the high one. Like, something. They had to get the numbers back and been like, this isn't real. Like, this can't be real. But, like, can you blame people? Who wants to keep watching this stuff?
I mean, the Raw Rusev shit is crazy.
I can't believe that's how they ended the show.
I'm glad I watched
Rusev,
that
it was King. They turned in Jerry the King Lawler into Jerry Springer. They might as well call him Jerry Kinger. Like, it's
Jerry
that's
Kinger.
like he is like always in the middle of this relationship. And then Rusev be coming out, he be interviewing like, "How do you feel about your wife?"
Oh shit!
And then what happened?
Tyler Hero dropped 19 in the second quarter.
Whew, let's go
Buckets.
Who they playing?
I don't know.
the Hawks because Trae Young had to get help to the locker room. Actually, he injured his right ankle.
Oh, no.
Mr. Buckets.
I forgot WWE. Yeah, y'all get it. It's some weird stuff going on.
And I just want to point out, like last year, they threw together that Evolution pay-per-view because of the backlash about like women not being able
To go
to Saudi Arabia, and yeah, that was just PR because look at them now, like they're not doing that shit again, and the women still can't go to Saudi Arabia. So
And they still gonna take them checks.
exactly.
Yep.
He's still gonna take them damn checks. But I don't. What they need to do then, if they're really gonna do this bullshit, make it mean some shit then.
They can't because no one cares. You can't. You can't. And everybody knows this is blood money. Like you can't make me care about this. Like they're messing up their own pay-per-view and storylines to accommodate them. Like WWE is all about cash.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm actually glad this pay-per-view is about to be over, because then now we can get into the real storylines and shit.
But not really, because Survivor Series is the next one. That's like a whole different. Like that's
And you
about
gotta-
brand supremacy. So it's not even about like the individual storylines.
Now you're looking at December. That's a long time to wait to get some actual.
Really, that's gonna be a throwaway because then they're just gonna be getting ready for Royal Rumble. So really, like the next 2-3 months, they're just gonna be filler.
The fucking because the Crown Jewel shit just be fucking shit up, bro. Because they can't do anything because they have to plug these fucking stories for this fuck ass event.
Yeah.
I was thinking that since it's over, then they can actually
No.
get back to trying to get some.
It
shit
messes
together.
up the whole rhythm.
But I mean, it's two different brands though, so you can have a longer storylines now instead of having two people, like everybody on two
They
of the
still
same
going,
shows.
but they keep them all on pay-per-view still.
Oh, they are still on the same pay-per-view. God damn. I'm trying, dog.
The other match at Crown Jewel, though, before we stop talking about them, is Tyson Fury and Braun Strowman. Because, yeah, that's what I want to see, too.
That should have been saved for WrestleMania. Like, shit like that's like WrestleMania matches. Like,
Because
why-
it's so gimmicky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but these are WrestleMania level pay-per-views. Like with
To
the amount of
them.
money that they bring in, like they gotta throw that shit out there.
Yeah.
That's why they be all them legends that come back.
Yeah.
Like that's how they pay in Tyson Fury. Like
Yeah. And Kane.
Velasquez.
Maybe not Kane.
I think-
I forgot we always got to say the last name now. Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, no, because he's the mayor now.
I mean,
No.
his name is still Kane.
Yeah. Still chokeslapping motherfuckers.
You also got that Team Flair and Team Hogan crap mentioned
That
in
shit's
Legends.
So trash,
How the fuck
motherfucker.
is Hogan? Like
That's so trash.
whatever. I'll get to it later.
All
Like
right.
Hogan's the good guy in this
Storyline. I don't know.
Fuck him.
No, I'm gonna let it go.
I got something related later, so I'll add it there.
Come back, Ken.
Dakota's Crawford.
Hey, Dakotas!
He actually committed to LSU.
That motherfucker's a 5-star recruit. I was like, damn.
He cold, bro. He
Oh,
actually
nice.
cold
I
out
was
here.
like, okay.
I hope he ball out too, though, for real. That'd be dope.
LSU, ain't no, okay. I was, all right, Dakotas. I really do hope he cold.
Yeah, I hope so too. That'd be just think how dope that is.
That'd
though.
be dope as fuck. Like it
that's your
panned out.
name,
It worked.
son.
And your parents be high fiving shit. That shit
let's
worked.
Go. Let's go.
It's gonna be a whole new generation of Dakotas.
Dakotas.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Dakota's the
Dakotas.
third.
That'd be some wild shit. Just the name waves and shit.
Dakotas is. Hell no.
I
Dakotas
bet you
never
there's-
do it.
I bet you about around 2002, like it was a big ass spike of Carmelos.
Oh,
and-
it for sure was.
Yeah.
LeBron's. No, not LeBron.
Kanye's.
When Jalen,
Yeah,
I mean, Jalen's not a stupid name, but like I didn't realize Jalen Rose kind of started the Jalen
Now
name.
every other biracial kid is named Jalen, regardless of gender. Like,
That is wild.
who turned is it?
Is it my go?
Timothy.
Can I see your phone?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Give it to me. Thank you. Appreciate it. So today
Kid
was
really gave it to him too.
So today
phone,
was
not
the
the-
NFL trade deadline. So a couple trades happened, not today, because today was actually pretty trash.
Boo-boo.
But trades happened leading up to the deadline. So Miami traded running back Kenyon Drake to the Arizona Cardinals for a conditional 6th-round pick. They needed him because their 2 running backs are hurt. New York Jets traded defensive lineman Leonard Williams to the New York Giants for a 3rd-round pick and future 5th-round pick. This is the first time ever, which is wild, that the Jets and the Giants did business.
Oh, really?
Ever.
I say, damn. That,
Yeah. I was like,
Never?
that's some weird,
That is
weird
crazy.
shit. They be beefing. Gangs in New York for real, for real.
fuck the niggas over there.
But the New England Patriots traded defensive lineman Michael Bennett to Dallas for a future 7th-round pick. That's probably from the bullshit that was just going on with him and the coach and shit. And the Detroit Lions traded Quadri Diggs, defensive back Quadri Diggs, and a future 7th-round pick to the Seahawks for a 5th-round pick. It's kind of weird hearing that people are trading defensive players to the Seahawks now.
Right. All the good candy gone.
No, they've been fucking it up,
I
dog.
hear rappers crinkling. Like,
I just looked around like, oh, I can hear that.
And the Starburst gone.
Yes, we can.
where do we want to go? All right.
Ooh.
We just finished week 1 of the 2019-2020 NBA season. And everybody's getting their overreactions on, so let's get in on this action.
Oh.
What the fuck was that?
What is wrong with you, bro? All right, Carly B. Shalom.
Wait, which one of y'all did that?
That was not me.
Don't want
Eric?
either.
Yeah.
Hey, see? He thought smacking his shit. I knew he had it in him.
What? I roll my R's.
Oh.
My wife like it.
Oh, hello.
Overreactions. Week 1, like, what was your biggest takeaway that is probably not actually what's going on?
So so you want us to like say something that we don't believe?
Yeah, basically. Like something that
a hot
happened.
take?
Yeah, basically. Like extrapolate like what you saw over week 1.
Well, I'll say the same thing I said at the bar to Isaiah. Shout out to Elements. I think Golden State will get blown out a lot this year. Like, a lot. Like, they'll be in games, but I feel like they'll catch at least 15. At least 15, like 20, 30-point blowouts.
And they only got like 2.
They on a good pace.
Right,
I'm just saying, like, but I'm saying, like, a lot of cats was, you know, they was coming in like, oh, no, we ain't, you still ain't that bad, you know, we can be good still, we still call, no.
I mean, they have
smacked.
they have a lot of high variance players. So like some nights they'll look good and some nights they'll look garbage, and it's gonna be a long season.
It's gonna be a long season.
Like during the NBA preview, I said that I was betting on infrastructure with San Antonio and Golden State, and after week 1, one of those looked good and the other did not. like my overreaction is the Phoenix Suns. Like they are, they have the best. They're 2-2, but they have the best point differential in the league. They've blown out the teams that they beat, and they barely lost to the good teams that they've lost to. So like they lost to Utah and Denver, both in overtime, both by like one possession. So their defenses look pretty good. They've been they have competent point guard play now from Ricky Rubio. I still don't think that they're a playoff contender, but they do look much improved over last year.
That's why Aiden's BS kind of fucked
They're
him
tied
up.
for fourth best point differential.
Okay, that's a different metric.
Because I was looking and my eyes went like, because ESPN it's Minnesota with
Really?
the highest plus
Is
10.
it per? Yeah, okay, I saw plus 10 for the Suns too. I don't know. I was on cleaning the class.
Yeah, different sites count different things.
Different strokes, different folks, you know?
Anybody else got any
I know.
overreactions? Lakers still winning the title.
Oh yeah, that's not an overreaction.
Oh.
Okay.
But D Rose, All Star,
Well, you believe that beforehand.
Right.
Like you just sitting here standing on it.
for sure.
Derrick
Look what
Rose,
he's been doing.
He should be starting. I think this is
Absolutely.
the healthiest he's been. He looks really good. Reggie Jackson just got to just
Yeah.
take a seat.
Garbage.
The Clippers are sweaty.
That is not hyperbole.
Hyperbole.
There it is.
That wasn't me.
No, I bet you finding the word.
But yeah, them motherfuckers, dog.
No,
Dang.
And they
sweaty.
still don't have George. So
Everybody's gonna move down the spot. That's
Gross.
crazy.
That is gross. That's gross.
You think your second unit getting a break, but no.
That's
and actually, it's two different things. Cause like the starters are like dogs on defense, and then the bench come in and they just run you out
Lighten
the
your
gym.
ass up. You keep getting punched different ways. Like
Okay, finally, we got a break. Like, them motherfuckers off my ass. What the fuck? Somebody hold they man. Like, damn, dog. It's gross. It is gross.
I'm shocked that Minnesota is 3-0.
I can believe that.
I
see
can't.
it.
Like, I didn't.
Wait, who did they play though?
The opening game was against the Nets in Brooklyn. Cause I remember watching
Oh,
that
yeah.
game. That was a
That was a
really
good-ass
good
game.
game. Because it went to overtime. And Kyrie, that's when he had 50.
Yeah, if he would have hit that damn shot,
yeah.
Yeah.
that would have been the greatest game winner of all time.
Yeah.
God. It'll
In the regular season.
It'll story
Yeah.
perfectly.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
didn't
it
realize it
would've
was his
been
anniversary of his grandfather's death. And I was
That would've been
like,
perfect.
I was like cheering for him. I don't normally cheer for Kyrie, but I was watching. I'm like, go ahead, cook.
Let's cook.
Yeah,
It's something different about watching him play in New York. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like, it's just him and he's taking a ridiculous amount of shots and he's just,
But he balling. He being him.
it's like
Getting,
New York.
what's his name? What the fuck is his alternate persona?
Uncle Drew.
Uncle Drew. He getting his Uncle Drew on.
I was
Say
like, ooh.
Baby Drew.
Disco lady.
How's that mud maker? Never mind. I'm not going to sing my actual favorite Baby Drew song. Whole chorus is filthy.
But no, it was like crazy watching the highlights. Like he was cooking, and like the fact that he's so small, like just adds to I don't know, like the
flair.
I don't know. It's just like seeing this little ass dude out there like
Yeah. Ball.
busting
Getting his
everybody's
shit
ass.
up.
Like,
Like the shit he be shooting, you be like, nah, spack. Like, what the fuck,
and
bro?
like he had that ball on a string. That's why like when he's like, yeah, I just slipped and lost my foot. Like, no, you did that on purpose, bro. Like I done seen that move before and won. Like you kept your dribble too smooth.
It was
He
beautiful.
hopped clean up.
He
Right.
got so smooth.
He hopped clean up. Like,
I be watching games now. I play too much 2K because I be watching games and I be yelling out like badges. Like I'm watching Kyrie like Hall of Fame, difficult shot. Like it's interesting when I'm like I correlate the two a lot more now. Thinking of like the game, it's funny. I'll be saying stuff. Norman be like, "What? Like what?" I'm like catch and shoot Hall of Fame. Like Kyle Korver. I'm like this Hall of Fame.
That motherfucker is automatic.
It's crazy.
Dog, I fuck with it. I do. Kyle Korver has been one of my favorite players for a long time.
That is very true.
For a long time, dog. That's why I was happy he signed with the Bucks. Like, we got a sharpshooter.
Wait, so since you bring that up, we can finish this off right here. So, like, after week 1, how are we all feeling about our teams?
I'm okay.
My confidence is a little shaken.
I'm good.
It's only 3 games though, so I'm trying to be logical about it. But I'm a
It's a
little.
lot of season left.
We'll see once we hit the West Coast.
Wait,
You can never answer a question. Right now, how you feeling?
Because I don't know. I honestly don't know how I feel about it. Like, I could.
Then that's the okay.
That's the answer. All
But
right.
before we do Bucks, because it's 3 of us, Lakers first. You said how you feeling about the Lakers?
I'm feeling okay. I mean, it's a lot of season left, man. And
How-
what
how
we're
you-
seeing right now is looking pretty good. Once we get everything gelling, everybody used to playing with each other. We done been halfway through the season. We're going to be cooking.
How are you feeling after game 1? Like, after that Clippers
Yeah,
loss?
I was gonna say the same. Like,
I ain't
Clippers
gonna
loss was ugly.
lie. Yo, the Clippers scary as fuck, dog. I said in the play, I was like, yo.
A 7-game series.
Dog. God
Pat
damn, bro.
Bev be on coke, dog. That motherfucker
shit-
out there sweating your shit
That shit's
for
scary,
38
bro.
minutes.
He's about to be insufferable. Like,
Yeah.
this season. Like the fact that
38 minutes straight.
the fact he's on a
That
good
shit's
team. Like,
scary, bro.
he was shit talking janitors in Golden State. Like, yeah, y'all been busting everybody's ass. Now it's our turn.
Dog.
I saw. I'm not sure
The
if this
janitor,
is true,
like-
but I heard that apparently someone responded like, "Ain't you 31? Like, you ain't gonna be around fight like."
Oh, he gonna stick around. he gonna try his damnedest to stick around. But when cats can play like that,
Man,
hell yeah, they gonna start eating right and shit. After that first game, motherfuckers, they done all the meat out and shit. Oh, that's how we gonna play this season? All right, against them? Okay, yeah. Oh fuck yeah, they. No, he's
We'll see how long it lasts. I hope not longer.
I hope you don't see Paul George with them motherfuckers next
Fuck
time.
that nigga, bro. he gonna get shot this one.
Just for you, he
Fuck
gonna drop
him.
50 on your shit.
Dog, it's gonna be an ugly podcast the next day if he drop 50 on us.
and Bucks, how y'all feeling?
Fuck him.
Wait, so Lakers, like somebody before the game, somebody asked LeBron, he's like, why do you think Kyrie backed out or didn't want to come? We're like, I don't fucking know. Like,
How am I supposed to fucking know that? That's real talk, though. How the fuck I know
That's
what
about
that man was
Kawhi.
thinking?
Yeah,
Was it about
that's
Kawhi?
what-
Yeah,
yeah,
it was about
Kawhi.
Kawhi. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite clips I've ever seen of LeBron.
like the real nigga jumped
came
out.
out.
Like,
I was like, that's my first time seeing like
I'm supposed to
genuine LeBron.
Yeah,
like, it was like,
Probably asking where that question came from. Like, I thought we was done with this shit.
And he just walked off. Like, I don't fucking know.
I
Ask
gotta
Kawhi,
get that
motherfucker.
clip. He was like, what's the
This
word?
shit was-
Incredulous.
Yeah.
That shit was funny as hell. His face was hilarious, dog.
Here we go.
LeBron James.
Wait.
How the hell can I answer that? I don't know. Ask Kawhi. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
I'm happy though. Ask Kawhi. I have no idea what weighed the decision.
I'm gonna play one more time, but you gotta see his face.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His face is hilarious, dog.
How the hell can I answer that? I don't know. Ask Kawhi. Thank you. I'm happy though. Ask Kawhi. I have no idea.
He's still hurt. He's still hurt.
Fuck that nigga, man. That's what he was saying. Fuck him. I don't fuck.
Yeah, dude,
I wish I knew.
everything, bro.
I wish I knew. I'm still waiting to whoop his ass.
that's like after you break up with somebody. Like, oh, what happened with you and old girl? I don't fucking know,
Ask her,
man. Like,
shit.
We got AD. I'm good, motherfucker. Shit.
I got my new girl. I ain't worried about her. She doing her.
Bucks fans, how y'all feeling?
The defenses look shaky. And it seems like the book is kind of out on how to defend the team, but I'm still confident. It's early. Chris Middleton notoriously starts season slow. Giannis always tries to do too much early. These little ticky-tack fouls are getting old. I mean, but that's partially on him. Like, he takes really stupid fouls sometimes when he doesn't need to. Like, he'll, out of frustration, like, he'll foul somebody like 90 feet from the basket. And it's like,
Like, chill out.
you don't have the leeway with the referee. Like, you play way too hard to just take fouls for no reason. So, I don't know. I feel like it'll regulate itself. Like, I think the new additions, for the most part, have been good. Like, I feel like Robin
Is out here punching people and pushing people. I'm like, Robin,
I knew
chill
that's what
out.
he would be.
Yeah, that's him. But I think that he's still learning.
Yeah,
Like, he
the
doesn't
system.
quite have down, like, how far he's supposed to come out on the pick and roll. So, like, he's letting them get too close to the basket. But I feel like, again, like, that's something that is feel, so like he'll get it eventually. Corver is as advertised, and Wes Matthews actually played better than I was expecting. So
facts.
He got these wide open
He
shots.
started off real ugly in that Houston game, and then as it went on, he kind of redeemed himself in that game. But since then, he's looked just.
And I think that
like
for him, it'll be good that he isn't asked to do a lot,
except for shoot and defend,
yeah. But he can in moderation, he can do a little bit of extra stuff, like off the dribble. But like he's not going to try to dominate the ball like Brogdon did.
Mm-hmm. He makes some poor decisions at times.
Yeah,
but
Kyle out here
tries to do it too
that
much.
motherfucker, though.
I also love the arrow celebration.
Every time, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I love
I
it.
fuck with it. I fuck with it.
There's some good 3-point celebrations on this team.
There are.
There's also a lot of shooters on this team.
Man, that's what I was geeked about.
Oh,
There's
that's
so
some shooting
many
motherfuckers
shooters.
for real.
That's why that game pissed me off. The fucking Miami game. Because we was blowing it. I mean, they were shooting the lights out. And they got complacent.
Yep.
And
I
they
noticed
took the
that
foot
like
off
when
the
they came out
gas.
of when they came out of halftime, like they were just kind of like
They was
going
just
through the
letting them do
motion.
The
whatever.
pace was off. They weren't pace. Yeah.
But Miami was still doing sloppy shit too, so it didn't feel like Miami was really catching
They
up.
were
But
just
the
hanging
whole
on.
time,
Yeah.
they doing sloppy offense and slowly closing the gap.
But they thought they could flip the switch, and
It was too
It was
late.
too late by then. Then all of a sudden, Olynyk got hot. Like, what the fuck?
Bam couldn't miss a free throw. Yeah.
like one thing I want to get out of
Bam
the
was
way.
nice.
Now I know I said it like off mic, but I want to say it for the record because something came out last week and Giannis free agency talk. I'm adopting ignorance is bliss policy. I will not entertain anything about Giannis leaving until Giannis leaves because they're not going to trade him. So it don't really matter whether he signs or he don't sign like right now because he can't do shit. So I'm not going to get too bent out of shape if a report come out, good or bad. Like if he say I'm staying, we'll see in July. If he say I'm leaving, we'll see in July.
Fair enough.
So I just want to say that for posterity.
Respect. So hashtag fix WWE 2K20 was trending for like 24 hours because fans were upset.
You see some of the clips?
Dog,
Oh, the
this
clips
is
were wild. They was upset
dog.
about everything in this game.
They was doing a Cesaro swing. It was just a body flying around the ring, bro.
They were
Wasn't nobody
man,
swinging them.
They were mad at the bad graphics, missing features, items being left out of the collector's edition, and like hundreds of other issues.
Random people was running in the ring of the same person.
People legs just stop working
Yeah,
and they
I'm
just
like,
be on the ground like
How did y'all release this shit?
like a
it's the
hobgoblin.
It's the 2K thing. 2K or Visual Concepts are releasing shit as just betas, and they uploading it with a 60 gigabyte patches and giving you the real game later, a month
I
later.
don't think that was the case with the WWE one because they actually just switched
Developers like midstream.
Oh yeah.
So they actually were just trying to put a game out. I think they just rushed it.
To meet the deadline.
Yeah, because this is a whole new developer this year with them. 2K, now NBA 2K, for sure, they just put out a beta. They put out 2K 19.5, and then they...
Let us play for a month, get pissed the fuck off,
and
yell
then
at them.
after they finish tweaking it, now it's 2K20. But, yeah, it's been a rough couple months for 2K. With the release of NBA 2K, and then this one, like, it's been bad. But, yeah, when I saw Sony was giving out refunds... That's when I knew it was bad, so I had to look up the videos. If y'all have not seen the glitches,
They funny as hell for real.
y'all have got
They're
to look.
terrible.
It's one where Charlotte's doing her finishing move and the ref,
yeah.
And the ref like right there.
It's in Indian style, bro.
like on her titties, and I'm like,
So it looked like she was giving him head, and oh damn, it was
crazy.
wild shit.
It was when somebody's eye socket was out
falling
hanging.
out. I'm
Yeah,
like-
like, what type of random shit
she trying
is
to change someone's hat, they face disappear. Like it's
this? They show one of The Rock. It looks shit like The Rock dude.
Man.
It like some random black dude with rock body though.
you can't grab nobody. Like it's bad. But
That shit was funny.
the 2K did release a statement. They said, "quote
We're sorry.
We are listening closely to the feedback regarding WWE 2K20 and are aware of the concerns some players are reporting. We're working hard to investigate these concerns and address them as necessary. We expect to have an initial patch ready in the next 2 weeks, with others to follow. Stay tuned to WWE Games' social media channels for more information."
Bitch, just say sorry.
That's
Like damn, we apologize
Our
for the
bad.
inconvenience that we've caused to our players. It'll take us about 2 weeks to fix this shit. We're sorry. Here's a reward in the
2 weeks to start fixing it, because they said other patches will follow.
They're gonna send one that just makes everybody happy. We're trying. And then like a month later,
here's the really egregious
here's the
things
real
that are
game. My
fixed.
bad.
It's gonna be like
And we won't have random people swimming
20% off some shit. You can buy over here.
Black Friday's game gonna be $10. It's gonna be free for PlayStation Plus.
$3.99.
If it's like that, I might get it.
Right, if it's free, I might
get
get it. But yeah, 2K's having a rough
These
time.
are faces. I was trying to find it.
What the fuck is that, bro?
Man, it's-
Dude.
the graphics are
64
terrible.
graphics look better than that shit,
They really
bro.
do.
Ken, it's on you.
All right. Speaking of WWE, WWE superstar Xavier Woods may be out for the year after surgery to repair a torn Achilles. Yeah, I ain't gonna say the joke, but that's fucked up though.
Get
Yeah.
better soon, Xavier.
Yeah, I fuck with Xavier.
What they gonna do now?
Be a
Be a
tag
tag
team.
Just a regular tag?
Either
now?
that or they're gonna give him singles. Push this while
No, they gonna
Xavier's
keep
out.
them together.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like they were kind of hinting towards like a Kofi heel turn, so we'll see.
Oh, for real.
Like before, apparently. I don't know. I mean, I ain't been watching.
Like it looked like they might be.
Like that.
It looked like they might be trying to give them their little solo pushes and then have Xavier come back and do their thing.
Oh.
I mean, because Kofi was the world champ.
All I can do is Marge Simpson, and I'm gonna stop doing that. That's how I feel about it.
Okay. NCAA, Kansas State stunned number 5 Oklahoma 48-41.
Oklahoma tried to come back.
There's a lot of damn points.
It's too late.
I was kind of I wasn't watching. I was keeping up with it, and at one point I seen they was up like 28-21 or something like that. I was like, okay, Kansas State might be trying to do something out here. But it's been a lot of top 5 teams getting upset lately. Wisconsin got smacked again by Ohio State,
ain't
so
top-
Ohio
they
State
won't-
probably finna jump up to number 2.
They went top 5 though, so they ain't part of that
Not no more.
conversation.
Well, damn.
But yeah, it's still a wild ride, but we'll still see the Alabama Clemson, I'm probably sure, at the end. Again.
I don't know, whatever. Y'all same.
So something weird going on with NXT wrestler Jordan Miles. Monday, he tweeted out a picture of a shirt that they had designed for him. Has anybody seen that shirt?
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
Okay. So for those that aren't familiar with it, it is a black T-shirt.
Pitch black.
Pitch black T-shirt with Miles' name in the shape of teeth on a black mouth-like background. To the untrained eye, it probably looks like just, a smiley face. To a more sensitive eye, looks like a Sambo? That'd be the most.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Most. Yeah. So he tweeted out. Sorry, I wasn't in the right app. He tweeted that he added Vince McMahon and Triple H and called the design a slap in the face to every African American performer, fan, and supporter. He went on to call out Hulk Hogan's continued involvement with the company and essentially made a really big thing online. WWE released a statement saying that Miles had approved the t-shirt design, but they had pulled it from their website shortly after Miles' tweet. Miles said that he was shown an image and that instead of facing it directly, he just countered the design to kind of, because he was uncomfortable with it. He then went on to have a conversation with Triple H where he said that he loved the design, they wanted to go forward with it, so he felt like his hands were tied. But then Monday night going into Tuesday, he kind of went off the rails a bit. Like he called Jay Lethal Uncle Tom.
Yeah, I was like, man, what Jay do?
Flip out.
He kind of flipped out. So part of it seems like he was just trying to get fired because I'm assuming you don't say this shit if you don't. But I don't want to take away from the fact that that was a super racist ass shirt, and whether it was intentional or not, that's why you need to have decision makers. You need to have diverse decision makers, because if any one of us would have seen that shirt, we'd be like, nope, not a good idea.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Right. And
We love the design. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a no. It's a no.
It's a thing. And you're relying on the wrestler who really doesn't have that much power in this situation to be able to speak up and speak truth to power and all that stuff. So, I don't know. Like, it's just something to keep an eye on, and just another black mark, no pun intended, for WWE.
Not good times for them right now. Apparently, the Brewers are retiring that Brewer script logo and that script M, and they're going back to a version of the glove and the balls, the glove and the ball.
What you talking about? Shit, I don't know what logo you was looking at.
The classic, the mitt. There it is, the mitt.
11 balls. It's only one ball. I don't know what you're talking about.
I did add an S. I just couldn't think it's always add S's to stuff. That's why we be like, I'm going to Sonics. All the time.
Yeah,
Auntie Annie's.
My grandparents call them Scottie Pippins.
See, like it's you just throw S's on it.
Yeah, because all my country ass family put S at the end of my name and shit.
They call you Kendricks?
Yeah, that pisses me off, dog. And I just like, I gotta take it and shit. Like,
They ain't gonna stop calling you that shit.
exactly.
They
So I'm
not.
like, all right, what the fuck, y'all?
Damn.
Your
Yeah,
turn.
it'd be like that. Sometimes.
Kendricks.
Hey, chill out. Duke laugh a little too hard. The 2019 Hank Aaron award winners are Mike Trout.
2019?
I said, what I say?
At 29.
I did, my bad. The 2019 Hank Aaron Award winners are Mike Trout and Christian Yelich.
What is the Hank Aaron Award? Anybody? Bueller?
That's for the offensive, best offensive player in the league, right?
Oh, okay.
That's, yeah, like offensive MVP, basically.
Oh, okay, cool. Timothée.
It's Tim's turn, but he's dying right now.
I was dying slowly. I had to drink something. Give me some life. All right.
Yeah, the top hitter. I just double checked.
Okay.
The Hank Aaron Award
Okay.
for the top hitter.
Injuries and transactions. NFL. Knock those out real quick. Houston defensive end J.J. Watt. Torn pec. He's out for the season.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Like
Seattle.
the third season in 4 that he's finished on IR.
Damn.
That sucks.
He's so good.
Yeah.
Seattle center Justin Britt. ACL. He's out for the season. Denver quarterback Joe Flacco herniated, quote unquote, herniated disc.
Now, let me just real quick. This is why I put that in the
I know.
quotes. If you didn't know, after they lost this past week, Joe Flacco criticized the offense.
Criticize.
He has some words to say. And then, now, he got a herniated disc.
Oh, you ain't playing. Oh, you can't bench me. I'm Joe Flacco. You hurt now, bitch.
And let's rewind. Before this, Emmanuel Sanders was criticizing them, and he got traded. Joe Flacco came out, said a couple things. Actually,
Joe tried to get traded.
Joe was being honest. He was being honest in a presser, which I appreciate.
Joe tried to get
Wait,
traded.
sorry, hold on. Who's the coach in Denver now?
Isn't it Vic?
Vic Fangio.
Yeah,
Oh,
Virginia.
okay.
I think that's the coach.
Fangio. Yeah.
Yeah, they
That is the coach.
defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
We're now a 2-6 football team, and we're like afraid to go for it in a 2-minute drill. You know, like who cares if you give the ball back to the guys with 1 minute and 40 seconds left? They obviously got the field goal anyway. And once again, we're a 2-6 football team, and it just feels like we're kind of afraid to lose the game. It's 3rd and 5 at the end of the game. You know, it's who cares if they have a timeout there at the end or not? You know, getting in field goal range isn't that tough. You know, so you're just putting your defense in these bad situations, and I just felt like, what do we have to lose? Like, why can't we be aggressive in some of these situations? That's kind of how I feel about a lot of the game today.
And now he's injured.
Herniated disc. His career may be in danger.
It sounded like Fangio went upside his head.
Man,
That's some wild. I hope he's not injured like that for real.
I hope he's not. But I think I feel it's weird to me that now he's hurt. Like that's all I gotta say. He might really be hurt, but it's just weird to me at the time.
I hope not. If he is, I hope you get better, brother. But
Speaking of people who may or may not be hurt, the New York Jets cut guard Kelechi Osemele. So Osemele had been going back and forth with the team about a shoulder injury that he felt he needed surgery for. The team doctors disagreed. He went to get second and third opinions. Both said he had significant damage. He needed surgery. The team wouldn't sign off on it. he went and had the surgery anyway. They found even more damage than they thought from looking at it on the imaging. And then I don't remember the exact timeline, but basically, like, within the span of a couple hours, he had the surgery, released the information to, like, Adam Schefter and all them, said he was filing a grievance on the Jets' medical staff for negligence, essentially, and then they cut him. So it's going to turn into a bigger thing, but I don't know. It's just weird. Like, they wanted him to just, like, shoot up a painkiller and play through it with a brace.
Right.
And he's like, no, my shoulder is, like, really messed up.
Right.
And lo and behold, his shoulder was really messed up. So, I don't know. Like, I'm sure he's not the only player going through something like that.
Right.
It shows the shady business of the team doctors.
But luckily, he has years in the league and he's
body.
earned some money in this league, so he can actually afford to, like, go this route. But if it's somebody that's just, like, hanging on for their job and it's like, okay, you either
hurt.
Exactly, and just doing even more damage to your job. I mean, to their bodies. And also, New England placed wide receiver Josh Gordon on IR with a minor injury designation, which means as soon as he's healthy, he'll be released. And apparently, he has interest from other teams already.
Yeah, the way Josh Gordon was, like, on Instagram and stuff talking about it, he don't think he that hurt, and he's surprised that he even on IR. That's just me inferring.
But they picked up Mr. Consistency, so I guess they feel like they could.
Right.
It'd be interesting. Definitely be interesting.
You gonna try to advocate for him to the Packers?
I didn't think about it. Like,
So just a cool story. Wait, Eric, was that your turn? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Carolina defensive tackle Gerald McCoy couldn't make it to his son's senior night football game, so his former Bucs teammate showed up instead. And I just thought that was tight. Like, football is family.
I was really confused when I saw Gerald McCoy had a son that was a senior in high school.
I mean, right?
And he's like 31, I think.
Really?
Niggas was fucking. Yeah.
Damn.
What?
Stroking.
Early.
You're not acting again.
Damn. That's how babies get.
I gotta look up his age. That nigga really is 31 years old.
Oh, he's 31 for real?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
maybe his son's a genius and he skipped.
I mean,
What they got to do with him having a kid at like 12?
I'm saying it. Maybe his son's a genius and he skipped grades.
Oh, I thought you meant Gerald McCoy.
No, the kid.
So the kid could be younger, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I got you.
let's see where you're going, boss.
Listen, I'm trying.
Took a minute.
I'm trying here.
It's a breach, but it's.
I'm trying to get people the Benny, dog.
Ken?
I think it's much more likely.
All right. So, LA Rams D-back Jalen Ramsey has reportedly moved on from pregnant ex-girlfriend Breonna Tate, which is the sister of New York Giants wide receiver Gordon Tate.
Golden.
What I say, Gordon?
Yep.
Golden.
Like Ramsey.
Same thing. But Golden Tate said, he gonna have to see me.
Yeah, he was. Somebody asked him on, I think, Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And
I was like, you can't tweet. You can't be tweeting out threats.
That's gonna be ugly. That's an ugly situation, though.
They were like, hey, if I was Tate's sister, I have to say a couple words to the young man, and that's when I think he replied to that shit. Like, Jalen Ramsey, he seemed like a dick. I fuck with him on the field though.
Let's move on.
You want to ASAP?
You supposed to go on a rant.
Expeditiously.
I really wasn't, but
She moved expeditiously, son.
so you too.
Oh, is it really?
All that ranting and shit.
Cut me off to bring me back, huh?
Yep, to move on pace. You don't want to be the Bucks in the second half against the Heat.
Right.
Nicholas Batum, finger. He's hurt.
Can you
I'm gonna just keep going back to injuries, dog.
what? Can you rewind and set the table? What?
We're gonna go to injuries.
Just
NBA.
throwing food at people.
Hey, you know how I do.
You start food fights.
Hey, kicking the door, pistol on the front lawn. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Nicholas
in the
Batum.
door?
You get pissed on it.
The front lawn. But
What
you
type,
kicked.
what type of living room is that?
But you kicked in.
The dough and then turn around and piss
dog.
on it all.
Hell yeah.
So you
Right
can
on
see
the
your
grass.
cheeks.
You know he pissed with his pants on and all this shit.
That's some annoying shit. He walk in the bathroom, dude, pants around his ankles and shit. Like, come on, bro, you too old
hell
for this
kind of
shit,
bathroom
dog.
you going in?
You see motherfuckers like that, bro. Like, come on, dog. Pick your shit up, dog.
That's the
We out
big
in public
place
and
bathrooms. The other shit going on in there.
shit. Y'all seen that shit before.
A grown walking in with grown ass cheeks on, bro. That's
I've literally never seen that.
I seen that shit way too
Hey,
That's where that's where you work at. That's why. That's the type of bathrooms I got at work, me. That's where you get nicknames and shit out this motherfucker, dog.
That's why they calling you periwinkle.
They don't call me that motherfucker. Parent, we can chill
Balls
out.
deep.
I see what we on here.
Hey.
Inside
Hey, that's
jokes.
how we getting down, all right, for sure.
Back to the NBA injuries.
Who got him?
You tell us.
Shit, I couldn't remember. Nicholas Batum, finger. He hurt. Taco Fall.
We know he hurt. Tim Jim. That's why he on the injury list.
He hurt shit.
I know.
I thought it was his finger.
You said never mind.
Anyway, Taco Fall, he got a concussion. After he hit his head on the low hanging ceiling. He know he tall as shit. He needs to duck. He be walking. Sacramento forward Marvin Bagley the third. His thumb's hurting.
He
He's
out a
out,
couple
too.
weeks.
What was it, like 6 to 8?
I believe so.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I'm not feeling good about that prediction I made. Get all my stuff out the way. So MLB umpire Rob Drake was discovered to have tweeted, and I quote, I'm sorry, that
Jesus Christ, where the hell that come from? You ain't feel that coming?
pause.
God damn. This turned
You wild.
nasty really quick. You a nasty motherfucker.
So I've been told.
Watch too much Dolomite this weekend.
Exactly.
I ain't even seen it yet, but I heard it's funny.
Now y'all here wild.
I heard it's funny as shit.
It is. Wesley Snipes funny as shit.
Wesley Snipes killed that.
MLB umpire Rob Drake reportedly tweeted, he was discovered to have tweeted out, quote, I will be buying an AR-15 tomorrow because if you impeach my president this way, you will have another civil, CIVAL, war.
Saval.
Exclamation points. Hashtag MAGA 2020.
Well, excuse me.
Yeah, so the tweet was promptly deleted, but not before it was forwarded to MLB.
You motherfuckers is quick on the draw.
Can't do nothing wrong.
He is sending and deleting the same motion. You motherfuckers caught it clean.
And like, it wasn't all that atypical from what was also like the rest of his
On the
timeline.
stage.
Like it was all like MAGA shit and conspiracy theories and all the bullshit that you would expect from a Trump voter. He did release a statement to ESPN the following day saying that he acknowledged the violence in his words and that he apologized to everyone that his words made feel less than safe.
Keep that.
Yeah, and MLB is, quote, looking into it.
Y'all can keep that too.
It's
There
not
ain't
that
too much to
motherfucker,
look
dude.
at.
No.
The WNBA and their players union agreed to extend their current CBA 60 days while they continue to negotiate a new deal.
Pay him,
Yep.
Kendrick.
No, I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
It ain't. It's
Yeah,
just.
it ain't,
It's just two left. You can talk about CD Osman,
Chetty.
Chetty. See, I would have had you. I would have set you up for some losses. Or you can talk about the XFL dude. What were all this? The XFL dude who didn't realize how much he's gonna get paid.
I'll take him. Pause.
All right, what else? What's the other
I
one?
guess
CD.
you got CD.
Chetty.
Say it one more time.
Chetty.
That's not how that looked.
It doesn't. It doesn't. And I'm pretty sure I heard somebody call him CD before too.
What is it, Chetty?
Chetty.
All right, Cleveland. You just told me. Hey, they just told you what it was.
Motherfucker, and.
And
No, I was thinking Chetty. I was like, damn, what is his name again? Cleveland and forward Chetty Osman
Yep.
agreed to a 4-year $31 million contract extension.
Chetty. All right, and
Last but not least,
XFL draftee Corey Vereen quit the league after discovering how much lower the pay is for non-QBs. So, quarterbacks can make up to $500K a season, while an average non-quarterback on an average team can expect to be paid about 10% of that. So you're getting $50K. Non-quarterbacks receive a max base salary of $27K. With $1,600 in bonuses for being on the active roster and $2,200 bonuses for winning the game. A player active for all 10 games on a 5-5 team will earn $55,000 for the season. That's it. Damn. So they really was putting all their money in the quarterbacks.
I mean,
but damn.
I mean, when you think about it, the NFL's pretty similar.
it's skewed in that way. It's just the numbers are
Closer.
smaller.
Yeah.
Well, you can see the difference because the numbers are so much smaller.
Like it feels realer to us.
like-
These are real
right.
figures to us.
It's like living
oh,
off of 55,000 is a lot different from living off of 500. Whereas living off of 5 million is like you good, like regardless of how everybody else is getting
fuck
paid.
what you talking about. Third world problems. But, well, shit, you probably on like the 15th plane by now. Anyways. Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
blow the whistle then.
Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
We got a drop for that.
He does it every week.
Hey.
I just let him do it
Let
now.
me
It's
be
just-
me, so let me see.
You have several of your own, sir.
My blow the whistle is on the St. Louis Cardinal Ritter College Prep High School football program. So Cardinal Ritter,
It's a mouthful.
yeah, it is.
And
Pause.
Cardinal Ritter is funny.
Some names around this motherfucker.
Cardinal Ritter canceled the remainder of his undefeated football team season and fired the entire coaching staff after it was revealed that a suspended player suited up in a different uniform and played a game.
Damn. You ain't noticed that?
So running back Bill Jackson played in the season opener even though he was suspended one game after being ejected from the previous season's state title game. Jackson switched his uniform from 4 to 24 and played the opener as freshman Marvin Banks. His plan was foiled because it was discovered that the tattoos on Burks' arm, quote, Burks, matched the tattoos that are on Jackson's arm. So, like, the following week, Jackson and head coach Brandon Gregory gave interviews pretending that he had sat out. Like, yeah, I was suspended last week, but it felt good to be out there for the first time. And, like, yeah, we were missing him last week, but we're happy that,
This
they
sounds,
were
what
really...
the Scooby-Doo is this? This sounds like a Scooby-Doo mystery.
So, yeah, the school itself canceled the rest of the season. They forfeited all the games they played because, obviously, he was an ineligible player.
Damn.
And like I said, they fired their entire coaching staff because niggas was on some bullshit.
Starting over fresh.
Damn.
But it's like you gotta be a stupid, like
Really
y'all ain't see the tattoos on his arm,
Think to
Y'all
put him
won't
a
wear no
sleeve on him?
sleeves?
right? Like
Do y'all even know how to cheat?
Nah.
My goodness. Common sense, man. Didn't they have a
Common
show
sense
about,
ain't common if you ain't do
stupid
it.
criminals?
If you don't do it, you don't know it.
I feel like that's a TV show. Anyways, my blow the whistle this week was on, it's going to be real quick, WWE and Fox. Apparently Fox don't like the what chance and told WWE make your fans stop doing that, please. And WWE said, okay.
We can't tell the people what
No,
the fuck.
they said okay. And they put out a tweet, and that's why Rusev responded. If you watched Raw, the King was getting what chance, and Rusev snapped at the crowd like, that's the Hall of Famer, you don't talk to him that way. Go on ahead, Jerry. And then Jerry King, whatever I called him earlier.
Jerry Kinger.
Kinger, yeah. That nigga kept talking. So WWE also tweeted, it's not like 2003 anymore, what chants are like played out. And then they tried to spin it that way, like, let's have respect for our athletes and superstars and blah, 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 blah.
There's one thing I know about wrestling fans is if you want them to stop doing something,
You don't tell them to stop doing it. And then later on, Stone Cold found out that they're trying to cancel something that's just innately part of the wrestling culture at this point because Stone Cold created one of the greatest catchphrases of all time. What?
That shit is corny though.
It is, but
Yeah.
it's part of the experience. If a superstar doesn't have the right cadence to speak and not get whatted, then that's their own fault. You need to be better on the mic before you get out here. Because it's all about your pacing. It's all about your pacing. That's their fault. So,
Oh, damn.
uh-oh.
Tyler Hero giveth and Tyler Hero taketh away. He got punched on
Damn.
Oh, well,
by
that's
Cam Reddish. And he stared him down.
welcome to the league.
Hey.
Together.
Right, something together. But yeah, that's stupid. Stone Cold found out about it and he just tweeted out, what? That's it. Tech Top 5.
5, 4,
3.
2.
1. Tech Top 5.
Last week's Tech Top 5 was our NBA Power Rankings, and Eric won. Congrats, sir.
Thank you.
Congrats.
It's been a while.
Welcome back to the winner's circle.
Happy to be here.
This week, because we said it's a holiday episode, we are doing a draft. And that draft, as I said earlier, is we're picking a 5 to play pickup from an all-time NBA pool. So who got the best 5? Draft order, once again, is Eric, Ken, Camille, Tim. It's a snake draft. Eric, sir, you were on the board with the number 1 pick.
You know, usually I troll a little bit, but I want to win. So, Michael Jordan. That's my first pick.
I'm surprised you didn't give him the full Michael Jeffrey.
Nah, fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He ain't never lied.
Ken,
Magic.
Oh.
Okay.
it's a great pick.
It is.
I'm going to go with KD.
Oh.
Interesting.
Versatile.
I'm going to go with Bron then.
Surprised what I like.
And I'm taking Shaq.
Damn it. I can still work it though.
We'll try this when Shaq is younger. We'll give him a younger Shaq this time.
I'm doing a team off what I want to see. People might not like this, but I'm going Isaiah Thomas.
What's up?
Detroit Pistons, Isaiah Thomas, to be clear.
Woohoo! Well, wrong one.
People be on here, you got the Celtics. So spell it right.
LeBron.
He got picked
I
already.
got
Oh, you
LeBron.
picked LeBron, bitch.
You heard.
Kobe.
Well, that's pick number 3.
Kareem.
Abdul-Jabbar.
And
Back to you, Eric. 3rd round.
let me get some spacing. Ooh. Yeah. Steph Curry.
Good pick. Ken.
Larry Bird.
Larry Joe.
Larry Legend.
Okay.
Alrighty. I got some decisions to make here.
Oh, shit. Oh, well, whatever. I'm happy with it.
Let me go. I'm going with T-Mac.
Wasn't even on my list.
Me neither.
I know he wasn't, but I'm making my team fun. We about to play some pickup ball. I got KD, Isaiah Thomas, and T-Mac. Let's play some ball.
I'll take Ray Ray.
Ray Allen.
Mm-hmm. And at the 4, I'm going to go Davis.
AD.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Hakeem.
Damn it. It's fucked up all. I was like, oh yeah, I'm finna finish strong in this motherfucker. It's on me, right?
Yeah.
Bill Russell.
Give me. If y'all thought Jordan and Pippen was bad, give me Jordan and Kawhi.
And then back to you.
And again, spacing, Dirk Nowitzki.
That's a good one.
Ken.
I don't know. It's a lot harder than. Kevin Garnett. Should have went somewhere else.
You sound so hurt about it.
Yeah, you didn't feel like. I don't feel like you finished strong.
No, I
you
didn't.
don't believe in yourself
No, I
right now.
don't. Fuck me, bro.
Okay.
Speaking of spacing, though, I'm going to go with my last draft pick, Mr. James Harden.
Damn it, that's why I should have picked. As soon as I said KG, I was like, God damn it. You only gonna do is step back all day. You don't gotta hold no defense out here.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. God damn it.
last pick of the draft
I'm not gonna win.
on Tim. I really like my team. I actually might play it with this team on 2K.
I have a trade proposal for you, but
Welcome.
we'll finish it out.
Okay.
Okay.
Any trades over here?
See, ooh, do I want to do?
The mailman.
No. My last pick would be Wade.
That's okay. I'll give you that.
So, to read back everyone's teams. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah.
Trade.
Your trade proposal. Go ahead. I'm
Kareem
listening.
for a king.
No.
Okay.
I got Bill Russell.
I'm good.
Okay,
I, wa-
KG too.
I wanted to do something with that, but I'm happy with it. I'm good with it.
Okay, so Eric's team is Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, Kawhi Leonard. I'm going just in
Position.
Yep. Dirk Nowitzki and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That's a nice little team.
It's a long team. Pause.
That's a nice team.
Ken has
My team nice too. Fuck it.
Magic Johnson, Showtime, Kobe Bryant,
Indeed.
It's just Lakers and shit.
Chill out, bro.
and Celtics.
That's all he's mad about.
His whole list is Lakers and Celtics.
Oh, it is really.
Larry Bird,
Damn.
Kevin Garnett, and Bill Russell. Ken with a witty nose. That's Lakers Celtics.
Hey, we gonna win, goddammit. We're winners, motherfucker.
Paul Pierce, the 6th man and shit.
Hey, chill out, bro. There's no roof for him on this.
I got Isaiah Thomas, the Piston. T-Mac, James Harden. I got that flop. It would go Isaiah Thomas, James Harden, T-Mac, Kevin Durant, and Hakeem, the Dream. Olajuwon.
I should have picked Duncan.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah,
You telling what my team was?
Tim's team.
All right, she was done.
I definitely was. My
Fuck
fault.
his team.
I just looked at him like,
Hell no.
well,
That's my fault.
Fuck his team.
it's like
That
the
is my
third time
fault.
she done shaded me this show.
That's my fault. I
Point
apologize.
guard turned it over.
I
Back for it.
apologize.
Oops.
Tim has D Wade, Ray Allen, LeBron James, Anthony Davis,
This team young as a bitch.
and Shaquille O'Neal.
That's actually a strong.
That's a really strong
That's a strong
team.
ass
team.
squad, dog.
So we got some spacing all over the place. I
mean,
mean, Shaq can do his thing.
I mean, it's damn near the Heatles era Heat, but you know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a decent squad. But my team is we're gonna win.
You just said
No.
you were going to lose like 5
Y'all know who to
minutes ago.
vote for, goddammit.
Not you.
Make sure that you're part of the technical file group so you can vote on the list. Whose team is the best? Let us know.
Tim, what's the name of the group?
Technical File Podcast. Overtime. You call me off guard, brother. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Fuck me up. But it's okay. Technical File Pod Overtime
There you
is our
go.
Facebook
Thank
group.
you.
Please join. Rate, review, share. Don't appreciate you taking that off guard, bro.
Your face is just like, yeah, LeBron. You was shocked. Like, what the fuck?
When AD said his hair was messed up, your hair laughed, dog. What?
My weave. Shit. Hey, come beat me, bro. Hey, I gotta get
How did he
beat.
fix that?
I can
smooth it out. I can
He
smooth
was
it out.
hooping in a toupee. Hell no. Sir LeBron James. Hell no. Oh, shit, bro.
Goddamn fool.
Oh,
Anyway, that's it. That's all.
yeah, that's the show this week. We hope y'all enjoyed it. If you're a listener first time here, we hope you enjoyed your stay. We hope you come back.
Indeed.
If you're a fan, we appreciate when you check in with us. When you peep an episode, when you pop in the group, we appreciate y'all.
Yo, come on back, you hear?
Come on back next week. And the fam, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all for being all that and more. We appreciate y'all for rating and reviewing us. We appreciate y'all for sharing the show.
Bag of chips.
We appreciate y'all tweeting about us, Facebooking about us, telling people about us. We appreciate y'all.
Indeed.
So we can't wait to hear from y'all again next week. So if you want to follow me on social media, you can catch me.
Wait a minute.
On the Twitter and Snapchat at Camille Monet, CamilleMonae, because
Your mom is fancy.
yes, sir.
Yeah, Buck Spinner on Twitter.
That's all you get.
Goddamn right.
Everyday_gentleman on Instagram. K Harris 216 on Twitter and Snapchat.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, a.k.a. Ass Ketchum, a.k.a. Mr. Give It To Me. Appreciate y'all. Dilly dilly.
I'm still saying dilly dilly.
I would have got away with it, too.
if not for the
Melly Kid.
and the pesky dog. That was that school Eric was talking about.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.